about to let y'all know how we rep the Cowboys out here in the DMV.
Yo, it's your boy John G back with another one. I got your boy Deon Cain out of Clemson, 6'2", 202 pounds, coming off of a very strong combine. And this is a very intriguing guy right here as far as a receiver goes, because you know that us Cowboys, we actually have to look at these receivers, because whatever happens, regardless, we need to come up with a guy out of this draft, and Deon Cain could possibly be that, man. He's very intriguing because what you're going to see out of this tape is you're going to see him win some, you're going to see him lose some. He has a lot of potential. You're going to see him against top-level guys, top-level corners that are actually in this draft in the league. You're going to see him against DBU, Florida State later on. Last year in this 2016 tape, you're seeing him against Alabama right now, mostly lined up against Averett, and he's going to win a lot of these matchups in this one right here in the Alabama game. He didn't win that one right there, but the analysis from him on NFL.com is that his size is a plus, his movement is fluid, and the feel for the position comes pretty naturally. Uses quick slaps to grease his way past coverage, glides his way through his routes, and maintains excellent pace throughout. And he's a legit deep target, which is really good for us as Cowboys, because we've been lacking that lately. But he has, focus drops every once in a while, and some of his weaknesses are that, he failed to really step up to the challenge after Mike Williams left. He was targeted more, but his production kind of declined as to what they thought. He could improve underneath, and he can improve his route tree. So the guy that they compare him to is Roddy White. And that's not a bad guy to have. Roddy White had a pretty solid NFL career. And one thing. Now I'm going to give you my synopsis of him. I believe that he telegraphs his routes somewhat sometimes, and like you can see those last two plays, and ultimately what happened with that is they read the play. Here we have him against Syracuse, which I thought he should have won a lot more as I'm watching this tape. And he does a good job on the short routes in this game, but man, ultimately, man, this is a game right here where these guys really aren't as good as the competition that we were seeing you against. Right here, he opens up this route right here with a really solid wheel. And you can definitely see the fluidness that they were talking about from NFL.com. The one route that I think that he runs really well, he runs a stop really well, he runs a slant really well, and he runs a speed out pretty well, which is a speed route. The speed out is actually an NFL type route, but this one right here, I don't think that he's necessarily as great at running digs. Like, he could have sharpened that up a little bit, came underneath, and actually had some room to run there. Right there, we're actually watching him against Auburn right here. It's contested. I believe it was a bad ball by the quarterback. It could have been out there a little bit more. He actually played defense on that one, but it goes to show and goes to tell you about him not really creating that separation that they talk about, and he has to make a lot of contested catches. So he makes a contested catch right there, which is a 50-50 ball. But again, like I talked about his consistency, he wins some, he loses some. He loses that one right there. I would like to see a number one type receiver, or what they were trying to make him at Clemson, win a little bit more of these type of matchups. But he did receive a lot more attention. But you're going to see some 2016 tape of him too, where he has Watson as his quarterback right here. And you're actually going to see him being a little bit better. So they say the production dropped off, but possibly it could have been due to quarterback play, because as you guys know, Watson is a Heisman Trophy winner. He's a championship quarterback that was the MVP of the championship game. Right here, you see Cain get behind him on the wheel route and scores a touchdown. So they say he's a legit deep threat, and you actually saw it on that play before. Right there, he ran a screen. Right here, see, this is him against Jair Alexander. Jair beats him on that route, beats him to the spot. So this one right here was a fun one to watch, because you can actually see him against a top-level guy, man. I really believe that Alexander could be the best cornerback in this draft. And you see them two go at it. So you're going to see him beat some of these top-level guys, as I said before. Like he beats Jair right there, or beats them in the zone coverage. And then you're going to see him lose the next play. So really at the NFL level, we're just going to need to see a little bit more consistency out of him. I think that what he's going to do, he's going to come in and be He's going to be like a number 2 and number 3 guy starting out, but I think that he has the potential to become a number 1 because he has that Clemson pedigree, and you can see that he can beat top level guys. We have a receiver coach, Sanjay Lau, coming in, and they say that Sammy Watkins praised him a lot. As you guys know, Sammy Watkins came from Clemson as well, and maybe he can help him shore up some of those things because I see him rounding out some of the routes, but he does a very good job of getting a release and actually stacking these guys, which is something that I look for in receivers. And he does that right here against Lewis, stacks him, gets on top of him, gets behind him, makes a play. So and then in this next play, you're going to see him line up in another position on the inside and open up a touchdown. So it's not all about making the plays, but assisting as well. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it. I mean, I work really hard for this, and when I see that you guys are really appreciating it, it means all the world to me and makes me work a little bit harder. But thank you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and tell your friends about me. All right. Peace.